Hey guys, Ross here from Consolidata, and I just would take just a minute to talk about something. As I'm doing demos, which I am now, as I'm in the call, I sometimes feel myself exercising specific sales skills, and I thought I should make a habit of just getting on Zoom real quick after hitting record, explaining how I overcame certain objections, and maybe this will help you. If you like this kind of stuff, please do me a favor, like, subscribe down below. We're trying to grow this channel, get more consolidated users. Anyway, so I was just on a demo, and the person who came in because we have this really cool offer going right now. We've partnered with Jason Hornung from Advertising Academy or Academy of Advertising, and he's got this really cool mastermind with Slack channel, Facebook group, all the programs and trainings on managing and scaling ads. It's a really neat thing. Well, anyways, we're giving that away for free now with people who sign up with Consolidata. It's a great add-on bonus for them. And so I had this big old stack, and the guy signed up, got onto a demo. And as we were talking, he said, Russ, I got to be honest with you. I bought things where there was a really big stack like this before, and I didn't use any of it hardly. He goes, and so I feel like I have this habit of buying stuff and wasting money on it. And so immediately I realized the stack is not going to be what closes him. In fact, the stack could be what turns him away. Now, the stack is what initially triggered him interest to get in. But you see, the problem is when you're making a sale, you got three different stages. You have the attention grabbing phase, which is in the amygdala in their brain. And then you have the limbic system, which is where you get them emotional. But then you need to actually get permission from the neocortex to make a sale, which is the logical portion of your brain. And when he said that, I knew his brain's trying to get permission to buy this thing, but his logical portion of his brain keeps coming back saying, I've bought this kind of stuff before. It doesn't work for me. It doesn't work for me. So here's what I did. I narrowed it down because I had already had done discovery at the beginning of this demo, and I found out a very critical element in his process that was broken. In fact, it was a basic fundamental element in a sales process that if you don't have it, you're leaving a lot of money on the table. And so I just basically focused on that one thing. And I said to him, all these other things aside, even if you never used these other things, if you just solved this one problem, and I showed him, it would be worth way more than $97 a month, wouldn't it? And I'll tell you right now, I got off the demo, and about, I don't know, 5 minutes later, I saw the Stripe sale come through that he went ahead and signed up for it. We don't push people real hard to buy something on a Zoom call because we want people to retain and to be sticky. And so the point is that these stacks that we do in marketing, they can grab people's attention. They can be interesting, but then at the end of the day, they can also be what turn us away. And I'll give you an example of this. Another example of where I was the consumer. Last week, we were on a Zoom call with a company that allows development companies like ours to shortcut the integration phase. Meaning, like right now, we integrate Facebook ads, TikTok ads, and all these different platforms. And sorry, I have a hiccup coming up. And they integrate all these different platforms. And basically, if we just plug into them, we could have all their integrations. Well, I'll be honest with you, the guys were nice, but they weren't that great at selling. They didn't answer our questions properly. And at the end of the day, I came to the conclusion that there are so many integrations here, but I don't think our customers would even use more than half these integrations. Most of them seem irrelevant to our niche. And so because that was something I was overwhelmed with and felt like we're not even going to use these, that's what my brain's fixated on. Now, they could have, if I was a sales guy, I would have probably focused in on, but even if you only used 20 of these integration teams, it's going to cost you at least 4 to 5 developers to maintain all those integrations. You could literally get all of that for the cost of just one developer, but they didn't. That's not the route that they went. So anyways, my point is that sometimes we think that these stacks and we're going to spend all this time on them is what's going to close the deal. But marketers especially are getting to a point where they've sat through enough stacks and they've lost faith in stacks. Now, I'm not saying you don't do a stack. You should still do a stack, but I propose that you use them carefully and you do it in a way where when you get on a call with somebody, if you sense that the stack's overwhelming them, don't just focus in on the one element that it's solving that problem for them. Let the rest just be extras. Also, a stack, just so you know, doesn't have to be bonuses. A stack could also be filters. Like when we used to sell live transfers to attorneys, we did a stack. We would say, we're going to give you X amount of live transfers for, Y dollars. All of the leads are going to be, and then we would create filters. All of the leads are going to be, not at fault, not working for interest. So you go through all these different filters. What is the purpose of a stack? It does two things. A, it increases the perceived value for and decommoditizes the product. I guess that makes it three things. And then the other thing that it does is it kills objections. A good stack, you basically make it say, okay, well, I want to buy this thing, but I don't know how to do this. Oh, that's okay. We got a bonus for it. You're supposed to shatter objections with bonuses. A lot of people just throw a bunch of crap in a pot and call it a stack. So be a little bit more wise about your stacks and train your salespeople that when they get on a call, if they hear people going through a stack and they can sense that this is overwhelming the person, move away from the stack and focus in on just the things that are going to solve their problem. And then give them clarity on how they're going to use this product. So like when I got on this call, I said, here's what I would do. Because I know it's overwhelming thinking you're going to sign up and you get all this stuff sent to you. Don't use it all. Said it's only $97 a month. And we've already agreed that if it just solves this one problem, then we're good. So sign up and let's just focus for the next month or two on just solving that one problem. Implement this into your life. Then once you have that, these other bonuses don't go away. So you can say, okay, now I'm ready to use this. Oh, I want to go learn these trainings and things that way. So that's how I like to properly use the stack. Anyways, I appreciate you guys. Have an amazing day. And if you like this video, please like and subscribe.